Alright, guys, so like many of you, I was very surprised about this for a untitled John Wick game announcement. And when I saw it, I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, damn. So let's check this out. Because I've seen the trailer, but I like how it looks. Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe they actually made this.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Dude. A lot of people are really happy about this game.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable. He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Dude. And getting how he moves, you know? Ooh.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Damn right. Boom. Hot bitch. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I wasn't sure if it was Keanu Reeves, but I think it is. No one else is going to be able to do it. Now, I've heard a lot from Saber, or about Saber, and I think they do good work. And I do believe Keanu Reeves is going to be reprising the role to play John Wick. Now, what's really crazy to me is how they were able to get his movesets and the way he moves, especially when he's fighting, and his mannerisms very well, because again, they're going to be able to do that. So I'm pretty sure they got him in the suit, with him, making sure it looks like him, making sure it move, he moves like John Wick and all that kind of stuff. Obviously they're going to have to do that. So I think this is going to, I'm not seeing this come out probably till like 2027, maybe 28 in my best opinion. But again, seeing this really gets me hyped up. I do enjoy the John Wick game. I enjoy the John Wick movies. I enjoyed the movie Ballerina. I thought that was a good little spinoff for John Wick. I'm kind of wondering exactly where this is going to take place, what the story's going to be, who they're going to have. Are we going to see any familiar faces, especially from the John Wick movies? I'm really curious, because it kind of looks like maybe it could be taking place in Europe, maybe maybe in Asia or something like that, maybe Japan, China, Korea. I don't know. I mean, maybe England. I don't know, because again, just by the way his moveset is, you could definitely tell that he is. They got that process going, like they've done with a lot of other games, like they did with Spider-Man, like they did with God of War, The Last of Us, all that kind of stuff. They got to be able to get his moves, the way he moves, the way he talks, the way he acts, his facial expressions, very down to the detail. Because of Keanu being John Wick in the movies, and now he's got to reciprocate that into this game. So I do believe that they're going to be able to do a good job. I mean, especially with his facial expressions that we're able to do right now. The combat looks insane. This really reminds me, if you guys remember the game Wanted. I think that's what this reminds me of a little bit. It really does. It reminds me of one and a few other games that I played growing up that was based off of movies. That was an action adventure game, and even a little bit of Hitman. But I think this is probably going to blow everything out the water. I really do. I think it's going to blow everything out the water of what we're going to be expecting, and it's going to be something that I think could be possibly game of the year if they do this right. I mean, they're going to have possible contenders depending on what else comes out the year this comes out, but I would definitely say this is probably going to be a contender for game of the year if they do it correctly. So whatever other games going to be coming out by the time this game comes out, you better be ready to go up against John Wick, because you may or may not lose. I don't know. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know know down in the comments, and I'll see you as always on the next one.